Hello everybody and welcome to Schwechat Airport in Vienna. Today we will fly to Dubai with Austrian flight OS 89, which is the network filler of Austrian overnight flight to Dubai. So fasten your seatbelts and enjoy this video. Unfortunately, our check-in was not like what we were used to at Vienna Airport. A spirit of confusion was everywhere, probably due to a Christmas time. After we were finally directed to a correct desk, the staff almost mislabeled our luggage with the previous passenger's tag. This was pretty much characterizing the mood at whole airport. After this not-so-warm welcome, we reached the Terminal 3G gates. This terminal possesses very good infrastructure, including shops, restaurants, bars, toilets, rest areas, and even some smoking rooms. To our regret, our plane was delayed on its way from London for 2 hours. Nevertheless, I have to applaud Austrian for being in constant contact with the passengers, as we were getting informative SMSs and emails constantly. Austrian granted us some vouchers for food and drinks to apply in some of the local stores, and the options were pretty decent. After consuming some free-of-charge food and drinks, we were finally announced for the boarding. This flight is now operated by a pair of new Airbus A320 NEO instead of previously used Boeing 767-300ERs. This also is currently one of the longest A320 NEO flight routes in the Austrian network. It is a part of a cost-optimized Dubai deal concept with reduced cargo focus and high seat utilization. Our today's aircraft has the registration of Oscar Echo Lima Zulu Oscar. It was delivered to Austrian as a brand new in October 2022. Since then, it was operating routes connecting Vienna with places such as Amsterdam, London Heathrow, Palma de Mallorca and other. This aircraft has a single cabin configuration. After getting on board, we quickly found our seats in economy class in front of the cabin. We paid an additional cost of about €20 per seat for priority disembarkment. Unfortunately, the legroom and personal space was far from sufficient. This only proves the nowadays tendencies of low-cost carriers. To our regret, the flight was fully booked and there was no option to switch the seats after takeoff. With no entertainment, neither meals included on board, this flight could get really boring. The only option seemed to be to get some sleep in a twisted position for 5 hours. Okay, welcome everybody, and here we are on board flight OS 89 from Vienna to Dubai with aircraft Airbus A320 NEO. And let's check some stuff cabin crew prepared for us. Get this fine bag with a pair of socks. Really nice. Except for stylish red socks, you also get a sleep mask and a phone stand. Of course, all in Austrian Airlines color. After our pushback, we taxied for a de-icing procedure, and after a few minutes we were ready for takeoff from runway 16. During takeoff, unfortunately, there was not much to see as whole Schwechat area was covered with low clouds. During the flight, there was also not much to do, so we tried to get some sleep. After approximately 5 hours of smooth flying, we could finally see the lights of Dubai. The price of one-way ticket in economy class cost us approximately €400, including seat reservation in front of the cabin and 23 kg luggage. Austrian Airlines, however, also offer an option of an upgrade for €300 to €400 per seat, for which you can get a free middle seat and a full food service in front of the cabin. On my personal opinion, this is not much of a bargain. I will explain you why a bit later. For Dubai Airport there is not much to say actually. For those of you who haven't visited it already, I can say that I was always admiring its structure, user-friendliness, its logistics and supportive staff. For older people with disabilities, which was our case, the staff acts immediately, providing the same rights as for the families with small children, for example. This means jumping the queues and other help in terms of mobility. On my opinion, this really deserves a golden award and great thanks. After a few Christmas days spent at the seaside, we were about to take the same route back to Vienna. The aircraft we were about to board was the second of a pair of A320 NEOs operating this route with the registration of Oscar Echo Lima Zulu Romeo, having the same history but a year younger than the previous one. Now it is time to explain why I personally feel it does not make much sense to upgrade your seat for 300 to 400 euro. Our flight bag was only half full, so the passengers spread along the cabin right after takeoff. This means the only additional value you get for the upgrade now is the food service. The menu of payable cold and hot drinks, beverages, sandwiches and hot meals on board Austrian Airlines is pretty wide. You may check it on the airline's official website. The price is comparable to other airlines, meaning friendly, and the taste and quality of food is pretty good. This means you can stuff your belly with items from the payable menu for less than extra 50 euro during the whole flight. Nevertheless, if you want to make sure you have some more personal space and food service during the flight, just go for an upgrade. You will certainly not be disappointed. And with this great view on night Dubai, allow me to comment one last thing, which is the cabin crew. Everybody was very kind, helpful and friendly. But this is actually exactly what you expect from the national flag carrier. To summarize our feelings, I must say that this was not our best experience on this exact route, but definitely not the worst. If you are not a particularly demanding traveler and looking for a cheaper option of connection from Central Eastern Europe to Dubai, Austrian can offer a very solid choice comparing to some competitor airlines like Fly Dubai or Turkish Pegasus. And it definitely worth checking. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I also hope it helps you in your decisions on your flight bookings. And with these views on landing in Vienna, I ask you to like it or comment, as this is my first commented video on YouTube. Great thanks for watching and see you on the next flight.